what up? I don't know, I wanted to make a W sound to make sure that it was recording, and then I just had to go all in. Not the lost. Not the lost. Eden. Eden for 73. That is not a lot of HP. Triple shot and mom's pad. Fuck. Again? CLLW. VDYD. Let's choose wisely here, and definitely do not choose poorly. How do we make this floor work for us? We've had this situation many times in the past. That actual half heart means a lot, but not as much as the penny does, probably. The secret is not getting hit plays a major role. Getting a tinted rock plays a major role. That helps out too. Getting an HP-related item plays a major role. Getting 5 cents and then finding a spirit heart on our shop plays a major role. Now, despite that seeming like there's a lot of potential contingencies, there actually are. There's like a fairly conceivable way that just doesn't work out, you know? If we end up fighting our boss without... We need to slow these guys down. If we end up fighting our boss without affecting our HP, that's very scary. Oh my god, I thought they were going to do 1 heart of damage. I saw the streak end before my eyes. I think it might have depended... Let's go get our HP before we use this, because this could actually be a troll bomb, I think. I think if we got hit by the champion, that might have killed us. But instead, we got hit by the non-champion. So we were not killed, and we got a black heart. Oh! Ha ha ha! Easy! Hoo! Hoo-ah! Alright. Loosen up those face muscles. We got a run to win. Wow, thank you, Book of Sin. Thank you, Isaac, for giving me a heart attack that I'm honestly just starting to feel the ill effects from, so hopefully this ends up being a bit of a short run, so that I can get to the hospital. I'm making light of a situation that kills millions of people annually, but hopefully you'll forgive my candor given the situation at hand, and the fact that I actually did, for about a second there, as I watched the situation develop, I was like, I'm actually, that's it, that's the streak. So, thank God. And let's not forget that we're still not out of the woods yet. You know, just because we got a black heart from Book of Sin doesn't mean that we're, you know, set for life or anything like that. We still need to get money if possible. A tinted rock makes a huge difference. We can't take this yet because it could be bad trip. What do you got in here? What do you got, like a spirit heart in here? You got a spirit heart for sale? I see blank card. I do see blank card. And blue candle would be interesting as well, but it's all about the spirit heart, which we're going to pick up immediately because I'm a little shaky right now. Whew, alright. I might feel like I'm playing this up a little bit, and if it were not, you know, a run where I could lose a streak worth... Oh, and it was an easy boss anyway. But if it were not a run where I could lose a streak of 72 straight wins, I probably would not be nearly as anxious about that situation as I ended up being about that situation. However... That was one hell of a room, and we had the perfect storm, man. We had a room with enemies that were nearly undodgeable for me, combined with no HP on an Eden run, and a non-defensive, really, spacebar item. So there's probably a way that you could get out of that situation if you knew what was coming. And if not, if you didn't know what was coming, then you are just a golden god. But good lord, that was a very... very scary situation. I saw my life flash before my eyes, and I think it's fair to say that that was probably the closest the streak has ever come to ending. Maybe. At least, you know, it was based on misinformation. Mechanically, we might have had scarier situations, but that's that's up there as far as my own personal fear goes. Hey, that is an incredible payout from Book of Sin. So, you know, I'm no enormous fan of Book of Sin on the whole, but it's doing an incredible number for me here, and I appreciate that a great deal. Its efficacy has been staggering thus far, is what I'm trying to say. In layman's terms, its performance has been quite magnanimous. What I'm trying to say in plain English is that shit's working out. Okay, we have a full health upgrade. Well, not upgrade, you know what I mean. We have full health right there. I would like you to stay still. Stay still. If possible, thank you. Much appreciated. We will try to get to 5 cents here. Well, actually, we'll try to get to 15 cents here. Not on this room specifically, that'd be amazing. It's worth shooting all the poop just to see if we can get petrified poop out of it to begin with, and that'll really help us out financially afterwards, but I don't think that's seeming too likely to happen. Let's take our pill. Okay, I'm glad I didn't take it on the last floor, but I wish I didn't take it on this floor either. You got some petrified poop for me? You got some petrified poop for me? Nothing. A little bit of money, though. I'm happy to have the orbital. And honestly, our speed seems like about base right now. I know we just had a speed downgrade, but that's what I mean. It seems like about base for an average character, if you will. Happy to get all these spirit hearts. Much appreciated. We're at 7 cents. Bumfriend's been showing up like crazy and has not provided me with really like meaningful benefits. But I'm happy to give him another shake because it's not like we have the D6, at least not yet. It's all about this deal with the devil anyway. It's not, the Bumfriend payout is probably meaningless. It's more about whether or not we get a deal with the devil, we really should, or we're in serious trouble, or if we get, you know, a good deal with the devil or a shit deal with the devil. Yo, the speed downgrade! Speed downgrade making me have to outcompete my own familiar for the coins there, which was actually a really good haul from a golden chest. We will check out our shop. I don't really want Converter. I would like Hive Mind. We are being rude to our donation machine, don't get me wrong. We gotta get... Oh, it's so good. I didn't know you could pay out with Steam Sale, you dirty dog. Converter's actually kind of tempting in this situation, but I think we'll hold off on it for now. But admittedly, that might end up being the right call for us. Use Converter, pick up a couple of red hearts. Then we have something that we can refill anyway. We'll want to wait until after this deal with the devil is over. This is the perfect room for you. Yeah, I appreciate the red heart. I mean, not actually, but like I appreciate the idea of you giving me stuff. So I'm going to say that I appreciate it in the interest of getting more in the future. That helps out a lot as well. And we got a nice... We can't take both of them with us, but we got a nice little Converter Book of Sin combo going the last couple of floors. Book of Sin paying out with the Spirit Hearts. Converter possibly, if I choose to use it, converting them into something more usable. What are we at now? We're at 4.5. So I would like to... I mean, you'd always like to not get hit, but I'd really like to not get hit. That way, I can actually have half a Spirit Heart left over after doing some conversions. Was there a... Oh, I fucked it up. Was there a Spirit Heart for sale in there? Because we could also make advantage, or take use or make advantage of that. We can only take one of these, huh? Honestly... I think I'm going to take Sacrificial Dagger, which I think is the minority choice here. Some people are going to be saying take like something else, then use Converter, and then come back in. And it's not necessarily the wrong decision at all. I like Sacrificial Sacrificial Dagger for its damage dealing potential. And Guppy said, I don't want to replace Book of Sin. I am going to do this. I don't want to replace Book of Sin. I'll admit, it's a bit of a wonky choice. What was the other thing we had? Satanic Bible. I was like, Satanic Bible was a close second. I thought we could use it, but I wasn't sure that I could get, you know, maximal benefit out of it or whatever. Hopefully we get a bomb somehow. There is another Tinted Rock here. I would rather have this, like, one Spirit Heart than converted at this point. Let's see what we got going on in here, though. Okay, definitely, like, don't get hit twice here. A big part of my plan is not getting hit twice on rooms like this. Ooh, almost got hit once there. And did get hit once there. Let's leave, and we'll go get some HP. Be very careful. Take a quick look at every room before you walk in. Oh, hello. I was worried that there were spikes somewhere, basically. Pill. Bombs are key. Speed up. That's actually very useful. Well, we find ourselves in a situation that proves to still be novel. Low HP, no guaranteed consumable on the next floor, decent tier damage, but not very survivable, and it's possible that my flippant use of the Converter might contribute to us looking like we might have a better chance to be killed. But hopefully it doesn't. Which is pretty much all I can say right now. Now, we do have, like, really good, effective range on our shots, so rooms like this I don't think are going to be a problem. It's going to be a little annoying because they take so much fucking knockback, but I don't think they're ever going to get in range of me, so I don't need to sweat it too much. There we go. Really hoping that we pick up a Spirit Heart early, so I'm trying to farm these basic rooms for Book of Sin charges. Book of Sin's been amazing for us so far. If it doesn't pay out with a Spirit Heart here, I'm not going to be like, oh, fuck you, Book of Sin. Like, you've done a great job. But I would like you to continue to do a great job. Wouldn't that feel good to get, like, even more praise? I've chosen not to freak out. I've chosen not to freak out. But I wanted to. Fuck off, dog. I'm not interested in what you're selling, okay? Yeah, that's right. You stay literally as far away as the map will allow. Lovely. Lovely! Oh, it's so good. How does it know, man? How does it know that I need it? I believe in miracles. Where you from? You book of sin now. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you book of sin. Do we know this pill? Oh, snap. Okay, that was a full HP loss there. Focus. This is focus moment. Take it very, very slow here. As of now, there is no more cute playing. There is only destruction. We stand as far away from the enemies as possible. We know how to farm Gertie. Don't give me this shit. Just don't run in there. Don't let sacrificial dagger be your undoing. We've not taken red heart damage on this fight, so we have nothing to worry about there. Like, we still have a chance to deal with the devil. Just, there's nothing wrong with the situation at all. It just looks bad. All we need is some momentum, some time. Hopefully we get HP here. It'll make the decision of whether or not to even do that big room on the other side of this level substantially easier. Thank you, Sacrificial Dagger. I'm playing a little fast and loose with my dodges here. I'll be the first to admit, but we're almost done. Well done, Gertie. That was a good fight. Scared the shit out of me. Halo. I believe in miracles. Oh, fuck. Since you came along. You Halo thing, Halo thing. That's my favorite Halo game, actually. Halo thing. It's almost as good as Metroid Fat. Okay, this should not be a terrible room, but this has been, you know, my blood's pumping, let's put it that way. Seemed like for like 40 runs, when I was doing Eden, it was like, well, I really hope we don't get low HP. Well, look, we started with 4 HP. Like, that was what our narrative was for a long time. Now it's like, well, I really hope I don't get low HP. Oh, low HP, good item. Okay, next run, hope I don't get low HP again. Oh, low HP, shit item. Fair enough. Well, we got triple shot to start with here, which is actually very good, but you know what I mean. So this run is, again, another one where I'm saying, you know, boss rush can fudge itself. Book of Sin, you've been so kind. Would you continue to? What can I say? It just keeps working. Somehow. Like, these are straight up the clutchest Book of Sin payouts I've ever seen. I think I mean that bar none. At least I can't remember any better Book of Sin payouts. It's striking. The frequency that it's paying out with exactly what we need in order to survive here. That was bad on my part, but some tricky-ish shots to dodge. Don't do that. Yeah, that's like classic mistake number 1 on these guys. Not Vlasic mistake number 1. That'd be a pickle-related incident. You not dead? You're dead. Okay. Red hearts, please. Like, I love the spirit hearts, but I want the red hearts for more survivability. Ooh. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I appreciate the red heart, though. Okay, let's do our next big room, because we still got to get to item room here. And it is there. Door closed behind me, so there's got to be, like, bats? No, it's flies. Okay. Well, again, you know, triple shot carries some nice knockback. We got orbitals. Wouldn't be expecting to take any hits here. Another floor where I played pretty badly, though. Wow, that did not hit you. It's not an exaggeration to say that I should be dead. Like, probably multiple times on this run. But I'm not. Haha! So, put that in your pipe and fuck it. Nailed it. There we go. Actually landed a couple of shots in here. Like, if possible, I'd like to blow it up next to the mushroom. Oh! Oh, is all forgiven? Have I been unforsaken? Because triple shot Death's Touch is getting pretty close to ball out of control status on damage, at least. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. It would be better if I could hit the enemies more consistently. And you know what, Book of Sin? You get your shitty payout out of the way there. Let's go back and hopefully buy a Spirit Heart from our shop with this 2 of Diamonds card. Although, I don't really want to do it if I could buy more on the next floor, you know what I mean? Let's go to our mob trap room first, at the very least. Maybe we'll pick up something that'll change our mind here. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. That's like, it doesn't fit the same equivalence as the other ones, but it's still pretty good. I can't get rid of Book of Sin. It's been too kind. You know, it's earned itself tenure at the company, without a doubt. But I will use Guppy's Paw once. Strength? Oh, that strength card there would have been sweet, but that's okay. We got Book of Sin working with us. Thank you, Guppy's Paw. Of course, now it looks like we definitely should have taken... we'll try this out. It's going to definitely look like we should have taken Guppy's head. And that could be completely the right decision, especially considering I bought Hive Mind. But anyway, what's done is done. Black Candle at half price. Oh, I forgot we got Steam sale from the one we blew up. Oh, I didn't do a diamonds fast enough. That's okay, we got Black Candle. Get the fuck out of here. You can't be trusted with this. At least we still have 6 cents for the next floor. Almost enough to buy an item and enough to summon an arcade. Sloppy plays, man. But hey, no curses. Extra Spirit Heart paid for me to be in here. I appreciate it. Very slow, methodical run right now. But holy crap, I'm on cloud 9, man. That Death's Touch pickup, the lack of being dead from the last floor, despite the fact that it was looking real dangerous. Oh man, if I had to skip like the big rooms and the item rooms and the mob trap room, we would have missed out on so much good stuff. I'm really glad that we went, we honestly had the ability to go for broke. So we're not going to shoot the golden poop. We should shoot the regular poop, because I can't be trusted. Did you take, like, all of my money there? Pretty Fly's good. Okay, we got plenty of plays on this blood bank, obviously. And honestly, just some raw HP would be exactly what the doctor ordered right now. What I'm asking for is blood bag, not some kind of weird pharmaceutical. Okay, just keep it up. We could play the fortune teller because we have... Oh, you dick. You're a real dick about it. We have no trinkets. That would be nice. More Spirit Hearts wouldn't be the end of the world either, obviously. I don't really care if Bumfriend gets a little bit of the money. It could pay out with something that would be worthwhile. We're hoping for 2 Guppy items on our deal with the devil here. If we even get a deal with the devil, that's pretty unlikely that we get 2 Guppy items on it. But if we did, you know, we got Hive Mind, Death's Touch, triple shot. We're pretty much in the clear, which feels very foreign to say so close to us basically dying. The Fate pickup is amazing. Now we definitely do not need to pick up the ladder there. Our donation machine has again enabled us to have a pretty good run, so probably next floor we will we'll pay it back, give it a nice little donation to make it realize that it's wanted and welcome here. Another Pretty Fly, locked down, bombs are key. It's not an amazing bombs are key opportunity, but it's okay. Wow, that was extremely poor on my part, and that's another luck downgrade. Maybe that's a sign. Hopefully not. A sign of what? You know, don't make me justify my commentary, okay? Just let me say it. I thought saying it was enough. Now, if you could just stay the hell away from me and allow me to get a deal with the devil, I would love it. No deal with the devil, but a card. Temperance. Very good. We'll probably try to save that for... I guess the depths too, if we can. I don't really want to use it on this floor. There's a chance it could pay out, but a much larger chance that I would just lose my Eternal Heart and look like an idiot. I think those would have found it, so honestly, I'm not sweating this too much. We got some more exploration to do. We still have the mob trap room, or sorry, boss trap room, which we can get into. We might as well. Always a decent chance for some Guppy action there. Oh, it's so nice to fight Fistula with high damage piercing shots. And it's so nice to be in a situation where this might be like the actual worst floor I've played, like skill-wise, but I'm still so survivable. Now, this is not a non-losable run. I know I say that every run, and despite saying that on every run, we've won like the last 72 of them. But it is true. Low HP and a history of poor play here is not making me feel super confident, but I'm feeling certainly like it's nice to have the opportunity to avoid feeling like I'm definitely going to die for the first time in a little while. This one is just... I think that second room or third room that I thought killed us just completely threw my mojo off. So for us to just be able to survive this run would be a huge help for me. Morale-wise. Sure, okay. Got a bomb out of it. It could be worse. Well, we're not going to be able to use our temperance cards, so we probably should put it up to the... or put it against the other blood bank and just blow it up. We'll take Yarrow with us instead. We did have a Yarrow rune in our last run. It contributed to that run being a lot of fun. Blood of the Martyr. Also a good pickup here. Judas's Tongue. Well, without any other trinkets, we should take it. Now I almost called that a mutation. Like, my nuclear throne idiocy is expanding. Let's throw Temperance right here and just blow it up. I would love so much to get Magic Mushroom. It's been so long. Speed up, that's good. Pretty Fly, I think we already... yeah, we have one, which is the maximum with the other orbitals that we have going on here. We'll just finish off this floor, I guess. There's not that much else I can really do here. Judas's Tongue will be awesome when / if we get to deal with the devil. But apart from that, we're on our way. With 5 bombs, we might want to blow some of this stuff up. You know what? Actually, I'm going to play you a little bit. We don't have any need for the blood bank, so let's just explode that. And we'll explode this to try to get more money to play this. Basically, I'm going to play until 15 cents. We have had some luck downgrades, but if you could at least allow me to get a couple of extra spirit hearts. You know, Judas's Tongue rarely works out for us. Let's take Ringworm because it'll look ridiculous. Strength card. Yara is so much better. Mom's Pearl. Okay, you know, I'm not going to fuck around with this too much. I'm going to take Mom's Pearl over Ringworm. Sorry, you saw my best of intentions. But we're going to go down to 10 cents. I think I said 15 earlier. 10 is fine. That gives us one item. You got something for me? No? Alright, go fuck yourself. That gives us one item plus a consumable. Let's head down to the next floor. We got one spirit art out of that. I'm not going to sweat that too much. That's pretty good. I don't want to look for spirit arts there. Way too likely that I'll get hit in the process as well. What a slow run that also looks really good right now. And I feel like that's been my MO lately, is have these long runs that thankfully don't carry too much risk associated with them. Oh, I do like being able to fly over to that. I do not like that at all, though. Butterbean consistently showing up in like the worst of times. Now this is not a one run, but this should be a testament to how much I love my donation machine right now. I've mistreated it in the past. I've been beating it up. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to have a very sustainable relationship. We're going to give back as much as we can. And hopefully on most runs, we're going to give back more than we take. It's not going to be feasible sometimes because the donation machine just won't take it. But, you know, we're going to give it the old college try, at least. That was overly risky. I wouldn't recommend that. That is probably our secret room location there. And with 7 bombs, I kind of feel like checking that out right now might not be the worst idea. Just a very common kind of location for it. We're picking up more money because we're only on Necropolis 1, you know. We still do want to, if possible, be able to buy something from our shop, which is right here. This is actually fine. We already have 1 Steam sale, so I'd be hoping for money. And I'm still picking it up because we got 1 more shop remaining if the game is kind to us. Oh, you did get one of those, you dirty dog. But luckily you paid out with the bomb, so all is forgiven temporarily. What are we looking for on this floor? Well, a deal with the devil for sure. Guppy items, of course. I would love to pick up Lump of Coal if we fight Krampus. I would love things that give us damage and more HP, for example, ceremonial robes, for example, the Pact, for example, to a smaller extent, the Mark. Yo, I hate that I'm doing this, but it is the right play, even though I have quite a lot of bombs. See what you did? You let Bumfriend get like half that money. I don't like it. I do like one-shotting most of these enemies, or to put it more accurately, like 3-shotting most of these enemies. I can live with this. We're doing everything but the big room. We might get lucky. It actually looks like this might be one of the rare floors where the boss fight doesn't require going through the big room. But we're still going to want to do the big room, because usually they're gating off some kind of special room. You never know if there's going to be like a library back there. I would love to pick up a Book of Revelations, or if the game will let me, another Satanic Bible. Tears down is real bad, but not catastrophic. And you know what? We kind of deserve a little bit of real badness after the game has pretty much saved us from oblivion. So I'm not going to hate on it as much as maybe I could. Mask of Infamy is just this is 2 runs in a row where Mask of Infamy has just been hard countered to shit by what we've been carrying. Basically piercing shots. You know, last run we had Brimstone by the time we fought Mask of Infamy. This time it's triple shot Death's Touch. Gives us a really, really easy kind of MO to use here. And just take as long as you want, man. You want to chase me down, you don't want to chase me down, either way, I will be here. I'll be right here waiting for you. You got anything for me? Experimental treatment. Maybe lower rate of fire. Oh, that's not something to get excited about. My animal brain got tricked. Aw, you dick. Okay. Well, if I were a gorilla, na-na-na-na-na, I'd eat me a banana, na-na-na-na-na. I would live in the treetops, swing on a vine. One thing's for sure, I would love ya. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna be looking for our second secret room in the hopes of getting the Eternal Heart. Or a Black Heart. I'd be fine with that as well. Ah, this is a little nasty. It's probably in that, you see like the bend of the arm there on the right side? I think that's probably, or on the left side, sorry. I think that's probably where we're going to be looking for it. But let's do our big room first, see if there's some kind of special room somehow hidden off the side here. 4 shots for these Gurglings is pretty okay. Well, like 3 to 4 shots, it looks like. It's pretty okay. It's indicative of solid damage. If you give me a bomb, I will use a bomb on your level. And it didn't work out, but I appreciate it. It's probably the thought that counts, right? This is our Guppy item chance, I believe. Don't fuck me. It didn't not fuck me. Let's put it that way. At least I didn't end up fighting anything. Let's just break the TNT here and end up actually fighting these guys the normal way instead of the shitty way that I sometimes fuck up and do. Red chest, yes. Okay, Guppy items, no. All right, well, you tried. I'm sure you thought about my best interest. Hey, there we go. Okay, now we're only 1 item away. And now it's looking, of course, increasingly likely that I should have taken, or increasingly not likely, but clear even, that I shouldn't have taken Sacrificial Dagger and instead, Nickel, yeah. Instead should have gone for, Guppy's head. I would have Guppy plus Hive Mind right now, and a lot of our problems would be completely by the wayside. It's helpful. Let's try this one, too. Hey, that's actually really good news. So, I'm really glad I did the exploration. We got another room, probably, yeah, down here. No consumables, but, you know, 3/4 of a Book of Sin charge. Still feeling really good about this run. Oh, well, that wasn't a waste of a key. I was just, you know, it was a waste of a key. Oh, why? I placed the bomb. Okay, this is not good. I placed the bomb worse than I've ever placed any bomb before in my entire life, but we can come back from this. That was just 2 poor plays in a row. It's not indicative of us failing this run or anything like that. It's just indicative of me occasionally being far too careless in the way that I approach things in this game. We could be leaving these batteries on the ground in the hopes of picking up something that uses charges a little better. You know, people are always like, isn't it funny when Book of Sin pays out with just a charge? It's like, I'm using Book of Sin right now, you know, why give me a charge? Well, the battery you could actually use with like a different spacebar item if it showed up on the floor. So I understand the innate hilariousness of the situation, don't get me wrong. However, there is an appropriate strategic use. If you leave the battery on the ground and then, you know, Book of Revelations shows up later, you know, you would probably be excited about that. Mulligan plus Hive Mind. Huge help. I will take Bob's Brain just for the, you know, it helped me out in the last run, so I appreciate it. Mulligan, Hive Mind, and great damage is a really good start. We don't need to become Guppy to win. We never did, but now we, like, really, really don't. We will buy some of the things in here, like Champion Belt. Second priority, the Spirit Heart. Third priority, buy the Bible so that it doesn't show up later. Of course, that's relatively minor, but it's worth a try. I mean, we could actually use the Bible, maybe, but paralysis. Good to know, at least. And you know what? We've already hit up item room and shop. Let's get this show on the fucking road. Should have looked for an arcade, maybe, but relatively minor. I'm feeling real good about this now. If we don't get 9 lives, what would... Or, sorry, if we don't get Guppy, what would I like? And let's exempt 9 lives. Respawns, man. Lazarus Rags, Judas' Shadow. I'm not surprised we didn't get a deal with the devil here, but we're still somewhat on the razor's edge of winning this run. I think we got a great chance. 9 lives would sell it for sure. Almost any Guppy item would sell it for sure. Probably any Guppy item, to be completely fair. But we gotta be smart. You know, we've taken more damage than we should on runs that were more powerful than this run. So it's very important to have realistic expectations of my play. I don't assume that I won't get hit on any of these rooms. Let's just play smart and not give the people cause for concern. Well, ended up being mathematically worth it, which is all you can really ask for. Anything above that is greed, but the one thing I will say is that basically, as long as we stay over 8 keys, we're probably completely set on this run. You didn't even have a health bar, by the way, when I killed you, which is an offense in the criminal code of the Binding of Isaac, so I will look to have you booked, mister. At least a warning. You'll never work in this town again. We're governed by a strict set of rules. I think we're better off with Mom's Pearl. I have to check this. It'll only hurt for 1 Spirit Heart. Ooh, Pretty Fly does not work, really. Paralysis does not work. Okay. We could have used Pretty Fly, but largely irrelevant. I think. Did we only take half a Spirit Heart on the way out? We don't have the wafer. How is this possible? Maybe I'm probably mistaken. But there's been all sorts of weird interactions with stuff in our runs semi-recently, so I'm, you know, a little confused. Every key helps out. Every kiss begins with K. I'm a little sick of paralysis, to be honest with you. We can definitely do the boss room guilt-free, though. This is our moment of truth. Great boss item, followed by deal with the devil that's not shitty, is a win for us. Like, not just we put it in the win column, like this is probably a literal we have won the run. So if you could hook me up there, I would appreciate it. Oh. Please. Thank you. Took forever to get Bob's brain to land. We will take Placenta, and you know what? The game doesn't want to give us any deal with the devil items. It's probably scared. That's the game's way of saying, oh shit, if we give this guy anything else, you know, anything more than we're legally obligated to do, he's probably going to run buck wild on us. So I actually take it as a compliment that they decided not to give me anything. There was a Tinted Rock back there. We have no bombs, so we'll, well, we should let Bum Friend actually get that, but certainly we should, oh, very dumb. Certainly we should also keep that on our mental radar. There's probably a Tinted Rock in here. We got a Spirit Heart back. Oh, there we go. Well, let's take a look. Don't see one. Don't see one. There was one here. Yeah, right over there. Okay, let's save our bombs. They've been sort of precious so far. I wish I could move the rock to this thing, because this thing's taking forever. If this is Cricket's head, I'll be so happy. Well, you know, in a way, we kind of did get Cricket's head. We got Small Rock. It's at least a damage upgrade. It's not quite the exact thing I asked for, but it's in a similar vein. And our other Tinted Rock did pay out nicely for us as well. Well, you know, some might call it the bare minimum of what it could possibly give us, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And I was confused. We are not getting half a Spirit Heart taken away. We're getting a full Spirit Heart taken away, which is bad, but good for my mental acuity, at least, you know. Turns out I'm not losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. That's for you, Bum Friend. With the ability to fly, not particularly meaningful. So what have we done a bad job of so far? Well, really, we've done a shit job of making sure that, Bob's brain doesn't explode right in our face. That's something we gotta take a good look at. Curse Room Guppy. It's okay. Bombs are key. No. Tears Up. Well worth the Spirit Heart loss. Probably could have played the Blood Bank once on the way out, but let's not get too crazy here. That was extremely poor damage. When you're taking damage against pin on the womb, you really need to take a step back and reevaluate where you're at in your life. Okay, that's good. One bomb's fine here. I don't really want to... We should, because there's HP around. Good point. Good point, Self. Thanks for coming to my rescue. And yeah, that's not even our money. It's your money as far as I'm concerned. You can do whatever you'd like with it. We could game it a little bit. You know, try to get to the point where we have, oh, fuck you, man. Try to get to the point where we have half of a heart so that we get some permanent Polaroid invincibility, but I'm not that interested in the blood bag actually showing up. I'd like it, but it's not the #1 thing on my agenda right now. That's pretty nice. We will go back and try to get it, because we could also get a payout from Bum Friend at the same time, but... it's the kind of thing that I don't think is particularly important. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, you're too good to your country here. I see your plan now, you selfish son of a bitch. Wow, you gave me a whole pile of shit there. Thanks for showing up early, Bum Friend. Taking up a item room slot that could have easily been used for something that is not total horseshit. I'm only being half sarcastic there. Alright, Mom's Heart should be pretty easy come, easy go here. Just want to make sure we're losing Bob's Brain. Like, that needs to be my #1 priority. The Bob's Brain pickup is looking like a pretty big miss right now. What we should have done is ignored it. But barring, you know, inventing time travel and going back in time and ignoring it, what we have to do is just deal with it. So whenever it shows up, like whenever it spawns, I'll be right there waiting for you. No, seriously though, we're gonna scrap it. Get it the fudge out of town. Holding my breath a little bit on this room because there's a lot of moving parts, but luckily those parts stop moving pretty quickly after they get hit a couple times. It's for you, Bum Friend. Show me that your appointment here wasn't a complete waste. You know, that's potentially useful at least. I'll give you some credit where credit is due there. Wow, you were already dead, by the way. No health bar on the screen when I got hit by Bob's Brain there. So although I take ownership of my own inability to control Bob's Brain, that's bullshit. That's bullshit and you suck. Yeah, that was my own damage as well, so... at least I backed up enough that Bob's Brain didn't go off in my face, but... you know, baby steps. We gotta put it all together. Still a little bit on edge, you know, this has been a run that has been... comfortable for a little while now, but... we're gonna hope that it stays that way. Death card. I mean, it's good. We gotta stick with the Arrow Rune, of course, though. It's extremely unlikely it goes south on this run, but we're going to do our damnedest to make sure it doesn't. I'm going to take this money because I would like to get an HP upgrade, or, you know, blue map or compass or whatever from that judgment. 9 cents probably won't be enough to make it happen, but the chance to get it is worth way more than whatever the fuck, you know, this Bum Friend is going to give me here. I don't think that Bum Friend needs a buff necessarily, but if they were going to buff Bum Friend, I would love to see it so that occasionally it would pay out with an item pedestal, or a golden chest that was guaranteed to have an item pedestal, or a golden chest that had a chance to have an item pedestal. You know what I mean. Just any chance to have like one amazing payout in order to justify its existence. Because the consumables it pays out with are not selling me. Tammy's head here is incredible. That's really going to go a long way. It's a very understated way of explaining it. That was dumb damage. But it's going to be very nice to have this. Some people do accuse me of overrating Tammy's head somewhat. I don't think that I'm going to get accused of it too much in this situation. By the way, before we say goodbye to Book of Sin completely on this floor and abandon it, allow me to just say, Book of Sin, you came through in the clutch there. I appreciate it a great deal. If it were not for you, Book of Sin, this run would be over and the streak would be over. So I really appreciate it. You've done me proud, Book of Sin. I will never again will I look at a Book of Sin the same way, because I will always have in the back of my mind the remembrance of Book of Sin Run 73. Let's not take as much dumb damage as I've been taking here. I'll always remember it, and I'll remember it very fondly. I'm not going to play the Judgment anymore. Let's just get the fudge out of here. Okay, so what do we do here? Well, we get close enough that the flies aggro, and then they pretty much do all the dirty work for me. Thank you, Infamy. I love you. You saved me a decent amount of personal strife here. Bob's Brain, if you would like to land there, that's majestic as well. And, you know, we don't have many flies, but it's also not going to take too many flies to send this guy up where he belongs, where the eagles fly on the mountains high. And we're getting closer and closer to 75, which is it's a milestone, man. Whew. Feeling a little nauseous. Do not forget to use our Yara rune. Okay, what do we got? No. No. Yes. Okay, yes. What I'm going to do, because I'm still worried about this run losing, is I'm going to take Tammy's head from room to room. I need to find another item pedestal to drop Tammy's head on. I don't want to lose it, especially with Proptosis. So I'm going to find another pedestal, or try to find another pedestal to drop Tammy's head on. It's perfect! That way I can go back here, use the D6, reroll all of this shit that sucks really bad. And then we get Cricket's head, and then we get Shielded Tears. I'm not taking Soy Milk on this run. We've already been down that fucking road. And we'll get ready to reroll all this stuff again, because we're not... yeah, okay. We'll get another charge. Because our shots are going to be so powerful that we should be finishing off enemies pretty quickly. Lazarus Rags, I did ask for respawn ability. Did I not? I did. Oh, this is nice. This is just... damage. Damage will keep us together. Think of, book us in whenever, you know, I don't know. My brain is on, you know, full cerebellum right now. Sure, that's a little dangerous, but I can live with it. And this is a nice little, like, reroll size jaunt down here. We got one more room to do, and then we'll go back. We'll take Tammy's head with us long term, and it's looking pretty sweet, man. One fly took off like 20% of your HP, so I'm a huge fan of that. Too bad we didn't get blank card earlier, but okay. 2020, this makes no sense to me here, but we'll take all of it. We may actually, at this point, not want Tammy's head, because it'll rock the shit out of us, so... On the other hand, Ipecac plus Fire Mind is actually hilariously good. Because the enemies, when they stand in the fire, I think the damage from the fire stacks, so they'll get hit by the fire in like 10 different ways. At the same time, consecutively. But fuck it, let's give it a try. If we stand in the middle of the room, are we alright? It seems like we're not in a terrible position, but this was a big room, so I feel like that could change pretty quickly. Maybe not. Okay, we don't want to stand right next to the enemy. That's something we probably should have learned well in advance of that, but you get the idea. It's almost like a turn-based game here because our tiers are so slow and it takes forever to resolve what actually happened on my turn. I don't know, this is still working out pretty well. I don't know what we did there, but we finished him off right away. Probably should stop throwing HP away. It's not 100% set in stone that we are going to win here. If we can just touch an enemy and kill them, that's probably better than this very roundabout and self-destructive strategy I've been employing lately. Stop running into enemies. Like, that's a big part of it. I think one spider seems like it's enough to kill the dark one there, which is pretty hilarious. Alright, yeah, one fly, and it didn't even kill itself in the process. Let's try. Let's run in here. Get right next to him. One tap of space bar. And he's done. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. We'll be back with our random run next. If you are going to come back and see that, then I will come back and say thank you to you. Thank you for that, and see you soon.